Alrighty guys, how's it going? Tyler here for Fresh Meat, and today we're going to be doing some Starcraft 2 videos. I'm thinking I'm just going to do some ladder, I think. Thinking, because when I look on YouTube, I looked up Desert Strike walkthroughs, and I really didn't see that many that were actually helpful. So I think a walkthrough of that, not really a walkthrough, but just kind of like just a heads up, kind of like what all's going on and stuff. I think that would help a lot. Because when you look on there, nothing really says like, oh, this is how you play, you got strategies and stuff. None of that really says that. So we're going to go ahead and get a game going. Hopefully, I'll win. Yeah, he's Protoss. So I think I'm going to counter him with Terran. Terran is a good counter for Protoss just because if the Protoss gets a lot of Archons, Terran is very good with stopping Archons because the Ghost EMP takes away a lot of their shields and they use Snipe. But I'm going to wait until it's about to start so I don't give away my play. If they're even watching, or I don't know. Sometimes they change it based on what I pick, but you never know. Once it gets to 10, I'll change it. There we go. Oh, my whole team is Terran, I just realized. That's probably not very good, huh? Oh well, we'll make it work. It's just easier for them to counter for the final battle, I guess. So basically, if you've never played Desert Strike before, you're on an island, and it's a lot like Nexus Wars with the spawning wave strategy, but you're on an island, so your buildings are invulnerable; they can't die. So that being said, you just instead of building pylons like in Nexus Wars, you actually build gas, which temporarily halts your income. It's easier when you see it, but I'm sure most of you know how to play already. So yeah, famous loading screen. I do like the art for this. It's from the HOTS campaign. If any of you played it, where the episode or the the mission where Kerrigan goes into the chrysalis, and we have to defend her, and we get swarm hosts, and that was a pretty hard mission on brutal. It was. I found it very hard. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. You guys are probably laughing at me right now, but I thought it was a difficult mission. I guess if you masked, because I remember one time I tried it with just Roach and Hydra, and that's really hard. Once your swarm hosts die, then it's like super hard. But on brutal that is. But when you mask swarm hosts, it's really not too bad. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and vote epic game. What I do right off the bat is just get my command center out of the way. You don't really need him, except when to build a detector. So these are the gases. When you start out with, you X out of that. You see, you can vote. Everyone does epic game always. See gas right here, the refinery, and you can see this is everyone's money. So unlike Nexus Wars, you can see everyone's money. And everyone, unless you rush, usually everyone waits just for 800 income though, but you can rush. And then if you kill this, you get 1,000 minerals. So that's why rushing is a good strategy. If you're like, see, I'm fresh meat, so I'm a first spawn. If I was the first spawn and I could get troops out quick enough to where they would do damage, see, everyone gas. So my troops could be killing this right now, which could be good. I mean, depending on what race you are and if you time it properly. But usually everyone just gasses first, and you can see it stops my income for this amount of time. And the income's restored, and then it's Big Dave's wave. You can tell right there. And then it's a fun game. It can get pretty long, but I enjoy it. It's been on the or the leaderboard for a long time. I remember the old version where you could glitch the booms, where you could go here and hit claim boom at the beginning of the game and get extra booms. Those are the days, man. Those are the days. But now the HOTS version changed that, so you can't claim, which I guess made it more fair. Go and get some barracks going. So my teammate didn't have anything out in time. Oh, he's going Reapers. All right. Reapers are good. Like I've seen a Reaper Vulture combo early on. It's good to get the silo, but once you get the silo, it's really not that effective because they're easily counted, obviously. Because Reaper and Vultures are pretty weak, and then you can see my gas cooldown. I'm just waiting for this cooldown. I hate those guys, the Vanguard. Pain in the butt. I'll just wait for gas now. I think I might be a little short. No, I should have 800. But yeah, that's pretty much a basic concept. Looks like I'm going to be a little short. Yeah, I shouldn't have built that third. I don't know why I did. Oh well. I mean, not gassing will definitely put you behind. Oh man, it looks like my whole team didn't gas. Or I guess this guy did, but he didn't. Here, I'll go ahead and remind him. Yeah, I definitely got my gas out way too late. It's gonna put me way behind. Not way behind, but if I was playing like a hardcore game and like a party that I knew the enemy was really good, then I would definitely be pretty far behind. These guys, I hate these guys. That Predator's a good tank. That's why I get a Predator first usually. Unless my wave is Zergling. So like I'll always have this guy's wave fight against me, and I know it's Protoss, so that's why I got the Predator instead of the Firebat. See, your workers also can come out here and lure the troops away, which is so frustrating. Yeah, so they just saved a lot of damage done to their silo. Go ahead and get another Predator. I got gassed, right? Yeah, he gassed. All right. All right, I'll go ahead and do another barracks. I like to do a strong bio, which of course can be countered by Colossus, since my enemy is Protoss. See that? Well, yeah, that guy knows as well. Reapers are definitely not a good idea. I mean, they are if you're rushing, I guess. If you want to rush for silo, but building them in general is definitely not a good thought. I guess I'll do that because I have, how long do I have? 43 seconds. Yeah, I'll have plenty. But yeah, that's my wave. And you can see they have max upgrades already, unlike Nexus Force. I'm already at 3-3. Yeah, I'm going to get pushed back on this one because my Predator lost all his HP fighting cleaning up the other wave. So yeah, they're going to do some damage to the silo. Not much though, because this guy's wave's already here. Alright, I like that early Banshee because it has cloak. So if it gets hit, it'll cloak automatically. Yeah, dang it, miss gas. It's alright. I guess I'll get another Predator since it is Protoss. Ooh, Widowmine. Widowmine can definitely be very effective, especially if your enemy is bio. And you don't have detection, of course. Yeah, see, you can't see them. Like I know in ladder you can see their shadow. Oh, that killed so many Reapers. But yeah, as I was saying, on ladder and stuff, you can see you can see where they're burrowed, even if like you don't have detection. You can't shoot at them obviously, but you can kind of see their outline a little bit. But here, yeah, you can't see anything. So, and the roaches do burrow while moving, which can be a pain. But late game, everyone has detection, so it doesn't really matter. Gosh, I can't believe I gassed so late. It's all good though. I'll balance that. I'm a little worried about all three of us being Terran. That. Oh, geez, you haven't gassed. Yeah, gassing is very, very important. Like super and super important. Like I can't emphasize enough how important staying on top of your gassing is. Yeah, that guy's telling him. But yeah, we're in rough shape right now. I gassed a little late, and he's going mass reapers. And yeah, and these rocks also break at 41 at the end of 41. Oh, those widow mines. That was a very good investment by him because he saw how bio heavy he was. Go ahead and do fire bats are a good tank. I like to get fire bats. They have a lot of HP. However, they are armored, so if the enemy has siege tanks or immortals, then they shred them very quickly. Looks like we're about to lose this silo also. Yes, this game isn't looking so good for us. Yeah, and the silo monster does come out and does a lot of damage. Crazy splash damage. So he's already at 13 kills. And in the new HOTS update, he is a primal Zerg. If you play the campaign, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, see, this guy does bio. That's why Predators are good, because Archons do verse bio, and Predators are mechanical, not bio. So, let me go ahead and do another row of barracks. I love to get that meat line out. As long as you protect it with enough meat in the front with Predators, Firebats, then you get Immortals in the back. Or not, sorry, not Immortals, but Marauders. It's definitely a good combo. See, I'm going to go ahead and do a few more. No, I'll do that, and then I'll do another Predator. Then I think I'll go ahead and get some Marauders. Well, let me see what my wave has. I don't know which. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, alright. My wave is spawning. Not, this isn't mine, obviously. Mass Reaper. Ah, you're killing me, dude. Mass Reaper. Definitely would not recommend that. Like, ever. I've seen Reaper, Vulture, and Hellion work as an effective rush to get the silo and to get that extra 1,000 minerals, but really, it's a very bad late game build. There's Marauder. So there's my wave. I'll go ahead and get Medivacs in a bit too, because you can see that stim taking out some of their HP. And they all have charge, or not, yeah, these guys have charge. Or, I don't know what it's called. I think it might be charge. I think it's charge. Yeah, they have a little sprint action going on. Yeah, I'm gonna need to get some ghosts soon because that Archon splash damage is very strong. Yeah, Protoss usually is good at countering Terran early on. I know it's weird, like in ladder, Protoss always has like the superior tech late game, but here Protoss is usually stronger early game, just because they're like the vanguards that I was talking about earlier. They do very good versus tier 1 units. So yeah, it looks like my teammate left. He knows there's no chance. Well, I guess there could be, but I don't know, my teammate. So I think I will go ahead and upload this just to show an example of what not to do. Like, you can see this guy's base. Way too many Reapers. Is that a tech lab? Is that a siege tank already? Not sure about that. I think it... No, I don't know. But yeah, you can see our cannons are already gone. So if you're doing Terran, I definitely recommend this. And since my wave is Protoss, I'm gonna go ahead and get a Ghost, just because that ability to knock out their shields is very good. Then I'm gonna go over here and get some Medivacs. I'll just go ahead and I'm still in this just so I can show you guys. Even though we're gonna lose, I'll go ahead and upload this. Just I think it does show a good like what to do and what not to do sort of situation. So I definitely would avoid those Reapers. Unless you're a skilled early game rusher, then I think you'd be okay. But yeah, if you go on this beacon, you'll teleport. You'll spawn down here on the mainland, and you don't want that. That is my wave. There's my Ghost. See how fast we take care of those Archons. Yeah, so I teleport back in that corner. Then I do that there. So even though I do get teleported, the building's still built. So that's why I teleport down there. So yeah, and then I usually do this. If I'm not fighting Protoss, I'll do this whole row Medivacs. But since I am fighting Protoss, I'll mix it up with a few Medivacs and a few Ghosts. Dang, all right, I'm gonna need to boom, huh? Okay, well, I was gonna wait for that wave, but okay. And as I said before, the only reason I'm still on this is just to kind of show you late game of what my build's going to be. I know there's no way we're going to win this. My teammate is not the best. But I think this is still a good representation of at least how to do early game. I went ahead and claimed my teammates. Boom. Then also, I definitely get a few Ravens. Late game, Ravens are very good, very effective. They do the point defense drones, which are good again, especially if you're fighting Corruptors and stuff. Corruptors, Vikings, and a few of the units that the point defense drones will block the fire, or the bullets, I don't know what I'm saying, block the shots that they're taking. But yeah, and then, yeah, so I'd say 3 Ravens, 3 to 4, and then, yeah, I actually like to switch these. Actually, I guess I'll do, I know my way is about to spawn in like 15 seconds. And buildings, as it says, do not spawn when flying. So I'd go ahead and put 2 more starports here and get Ravens down. And then, yeah, so the rocks break at 41, so I can go ahead and chill for a little bit. I guess I probably should boom. I'm not even looking at the map. Ah, dang, yeah, I should have waited for this wave to be there. That was dumb. I wasn't paying attention. But yeah, when you boom, you want to wait for them to come because it booms in the middle. The boom lasts in the middle of the half. So if I boom now, it would have killed that wave. So then I could have pushed on them. That was my bad. I wasn't even paying attention. But yeah, I'll go ahead and get. I would normally, well, yeah, Sea Tanks aren't as effective versus Protoss, I guess, unless they have Immortals or Stalkers to take out the armor. But yeah, late game I'd get. It's pretty much for every race. I get Siege Tanks, Ravens, then like 4 or 5 more Siege Tanks. And then I go ahead and get like 3 or 4 Spartans and 3 or 4 Thors mixed in with Vikings. Wall getting 3 more gases mixed in there. Very important, those gases. And then I wouldn't get Race. I wouldn't worry about that. Widow Mines are only good early game because you don't have as much detection. And yeah, Banshees. I'll go ahead and get a Raven right now. So like even if you build, so say I built that add-on, you will still get the Banshee and the add-on Raven. So you're getting 2 units. It's not like I've heard some people say like, oh, if you build that, you only get the Raven and the Banshee goes away. That's how it used to be in one of the older Desert Strikes, but in this case, it's not. You get both of them. yeah, as you can see, I still get the Vikings are still there, which you get in the factory. See, like same right here, you still get the Vikings. Yeah, I'm about to boom, and then here you still get the 3 Marines with the attachment. But yeah, then let's see what else. What I do, you got to definitely make sure you're gassing. But I wouldn't get Thors until like till after gas, unless you really needed the anti-armor support. If you were getting pounded by armor, then I would probably make that investment into it. Go ahead and boom right when they get over it. That should be good. Yeah, there we go. So that's how you do a proper boom. Obviously not like last time. I know I have tons of money right now. I'm just kind of make sure everyone is getting the gist of it. I would, since it's Protoss, I normally don't build these here. It's gonna bother me now. I'd say 5 ghosts spread out throughout the next like 5 or so waves. I wouldn't normally get all the ghosts like this right now. But yeah, and if you special, he's just trolling with me. If I normally if I was fighting Terran or Zerg, I'd probably get a 3rd row of barracks. But you definitely want to get that mech out fairly soon versus Protoss, just because they're going to be tier teching up as well. So I think that's important. And yeah, so I talked about the Ravens. I talked about the Ghosts. I get 4 medevacs usually. That should be enough. And then yeah, I would have built them there. And then the tanks I talked about, then the Spartans and the Thors, and then the scattered Vikings. Once you start seeing, really, the key thing is countering. Just watching their waves and seeing what they're getting, which I think is very important. Is that me lagging? No, it's not. I think it's very important to make sure you're countering what they got. Also, the countering aspect is very important to make sure, as I said, you're countering what they got and you're not allowing your troops to get overwhelmed. I mean, I think I learned a lot of my countering from playing Income Wars. I don't know if anyone's played that. It's a fun game. I think it's still out there. But yeah, I used to play Income Wars all the time. But that helped me counter a lot better, because you see that game is all about countering, building the right unit compositions, or spawning the right unit compositions. You just stand on platforms and then it spawns for you. But definitely knowing how to counter and doing countering stuff like this will definitely help you in ladder, because you see if, like, obviously if your enemy's building mass roaches, you want to get marauders if you're Terran, or like immortals if you're Protoss. You want to counter versus anti-armor, stuff like that. So just those are key things to keep in mind. I'll definitely do a Income Wars video on here if you guys want me to. And yeah, I'm pretty much open to doing any types of videos that you guys want. I just, as I said at the beginning, when I was looking through YouTube, I really didn't see much content on Desert Strike per se. I mean, there was one, but it was like 4 years ago, and it was like the old version and stuff. So I really feel like I'm just trying to help you guys out with Desert Strike, and if people are wanting more advanced strategies, I can do all the races and get a little deeper into that if that's what you guys want. So definitely let me know. Let me know in the comments below. And I think that's probably going to wrap that up for that video. So yeah, sorry I lost that Desert Strike for you guys. But yeah, definitely look at my teammates' base. What's his name? Big Dave. And don't do that. Don't get all those Reapers unless you're an experienced player at Desert Strike that knows how to rush. And make sure you get your gas on time. This is the most important thing. Get your gas on time and just get units out. You definitely want to counter, but get something out. You don't want to save up all that money. It won't affect your income, but I guess you just want to have units out so you don't get pushed. But those are pretty much the basics. So I think that's going to wrap that up for this video anyway. So yeah, just let me know what you guys thought. Comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Alrighty, thank you very much for watching, and Fresh Meat out.